Go to the. Let's see what.
Good. You're here.
See what I will do here.
Can't sleep. I close my eyes and all I see is Jose and his 3 little pigs from the church. I want those motherfuckers dead. You know I made eye contact with one of them? Hijo de puta smiled at me. Smiled at me as my papa died. We tracked them down thanks to those soldiers who joined us. The 3 lieutenants are all partying at a hotel. Singao. I got my hands full with these recruits. I can't leave. So I want you to kill those lieutenants, Danny. Kill them all. And make sure Jose gets the message.
Alrighty. Should I do it? Should I do it? Oh shit! I gotta.
Hey, I just tried to call. I saw your message. What happened? How did he break his hip? Did he have a fall or something? Like, I'm so confused. What happened? Because for his age, he's always been like really healthy. So I didn't even really like. I guess I didn't want to break their hip, but I mean, when I think of like older people breaking their hips, your dad's just somebody I think of. It's so crazy. Freaking. Well, let me know if you need anything. Um, I know I have Friday and Saturday off. If you would like me to come down, um, I could even probably come down in the morning, tomorrow after I get off of work. If you'd like, give me a call back when you get a chance, and we'll talk a little bit. Okay, honey? I love you. Bye.
See what this other one is.
I was just hoping about you. I know that you and your dad are very close, and it's probably very rough on you to go through this. If you need anything, please give me a call. I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Yeah, I was gonna put him on the phone.
Hello.
Hey, sorry, honey. I was trying to get my mind off of things and play video games and shit. So.
No, I understand that. What happened?
Okay, like
What?
my dad. Huh?
I said, I was gonna say, if you don't want to talk about
No,
it,
no,
then
I want to talk about him. Just I was about to say like I always see my dad as the destructible you couldn't instruct, even at old age, you know. And like
yeah,
a lot of people look at my dad and they don't see about to be a 66-year-old man.
right,
He's still strong. He does all that. And I'm just seeing him deteriorate. Okay, he got this. It's like oxygen or some kind of shit. I had to show you the machine because I think this is the reason why he had this fall. They gave him this machine, you know, just breathe at night, and Tasha, like working at that nursing home in the Cumberstown, fucking, she said, well, the mask, he's wearing the mask upside down, and she's like, I learned where, one of her patients, old man said, hey Tasha, if it don't look like an alien, like the hose coming out of your forehead that you're wearing a mask wrong. Well, he got stubborn and all that, and Tasha wanted to come down and fix it or whatever, but he's been wearing it 2 days, I think, wrong, and it's been putting so much shit in his oxygen or something, and he's getting lightheaded.
yeah,
So apparently he did not scream for me, and once I heard him actually screaming, full blown crying, not the full crying that I laugh about, when
Yeah.
he hurts himself, that cry is like a funny cry, but this was like, when I heard it, I was like, oh my god, he's in like, no joke, funny fucking pain. This is excruciating. I rush out there, and he's sitting in a chair, and he has the sliding doors open. Fugly is like staring at him, chirping, and all that, and she's rubbing on him, trying to help him up. And the thing that pisses me off about Deb watched this whole thing.
Yeah.
Watched him, because I talked to her later after he went to the hospital, and she's like, yeah, I watched him struggle. And I said, wait a minute, so you didn't help him? Oh, and I said, he had that door open, because when I came out, it was open. She goes, oh yeah, I didn't know why. I was like, so why you just didn't come over and check on him? Why you didn't,
Right.
you're sitting, and she said that he was full blown wailing, crying, all that. And I said, Dad, I'm kind of mad at you. And she goes, why? I said, like, he's full blown crying and shit like that and screaming for help. He's to the point of screaming. He apparently said Deb to her. Dad told me, and she just looked at him like he had triple heads.
Oh wow.
So, this is the more I'm getting to hate her two-facedness. Because she
Yeah.
tried to say she did not do that. He didn't yell for her. But anyway, fucking, I guess for 2 hours, this poor man was trying, I guess he was coming inside and it was wet, and those fucking fake Crocs he has. Well, the oxygen thing's not been going well for him, so he's been lightheaded on and off. And so he came in, and it was a little wet from the rain, and he said that his like knee gave out from on the same side of the hip, and he said he hit the ground so hard he didn't even see it coming.
Oh wow.
And for 2 hours he sat there and was trying to get up, and she fucking sat there and watched it and didn't come over and fucking help. And she's like, well, I had to go to work.
What?
Well, bitch, you know what you do for work? Bitch, you fucking help people. You're an aide. Your damn self.
Right. Wow. How you gonna leave somebody just like and not help them like that? Like that's fucked up. Like it's
And she
really
knew he was
wow.
in pain. She's like, oh, I know he was in severe pain. I said, but you was going to work to do that. And you know the sounds of someone really injured. And fucking, you did not fucking do anything?
Right.
She's like, why are you wording it like that? Because I said, because that's what's happening. That's,
That's what took place. That's what
exactly.
happened.
Like she's
Fucking
trying to play dumb or some kind of bullshit. So for two
wow.
hours, he didn't cry for me. And I asked him, why you didn't cry for me? He goes, honey, I just wanted you to sleep.
Right.
Even though he was in aggravating pain, and he just thought maybe he pulled something really bad in his hip. But
Yeah.
but then he
He
realized
didn't realize how bad it was.
I came out, and he was already sitting down time I came out. She was gone, and the door was still open. Fuglina is chirping away. And what woke me basically up, I kept her chirping and clawing on my door. It was
Right.
Fuglina letting me know he was in pain.
Right.
That's the only thing that woke me up. I didn't hear none of that wailing, none of that stuff. It was I heard it and her chirp. And open the door for Ugly, and she's running and then looking at him and chirping like, hey, Dad, there's something wrong with Dad. So I'm like, thank you, Fugleen. And fucking, he's sitting there. He is sobbing. I don't think I ever seen my dad sob before in my life. Full blown tears, crying. I'd never seen that in my life. I
Wow.
started crying and I was like, this man is so strong. Like, He's been shot, he's been stabbed, he's been some other major things, and he never cried like that. So,
Yeah, the
and
hip's like one of the most painful bones to break because it's large first off,
he
but
broke it clear in half.
and also it's I mean no matter what you do, it's one of the bones you move the most in your body because I mean whether you're sitting, you're standing, you're moving your hips, you know.
Yeah. So
Freaking,
when
that's
he
wild.
so when he looked at me and he's like, "Can you give me a pair of shorts?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll get you a pair of shorts." And I helped him, and I barely that or Josh, I barely lifted his leg, and he fucking just tears running out, and it was just, the building pain he has, but I mean, it was the sound that I never heard, ever heard come out of my father. And I knew it was something wrong, because when he looked at me, full in tears, he goes, "Call the ambulance." And I said, "Okay." Now he tells me to call the ambulance all the time, but then when I'm about to, he goes, "Oh, no, no, no." He had
It
that
probably
dead
clicked.
serious
It
look when
probably clicked that it broke in that moment, you know. He probably
he even
realized,
he
oh
even told
shit,
him he even told him that he broke it. And this one guy, they know each other, the EMT, and he's like, "Oh, it's probably not broken." And I'm just thinking in my head, like, my dad's pretty good of judging shit, you know what I mean?
right,
And if he's
yeah,
saying his
it's
hip's fucking
broke.
broke, it's broke. And guess what? He clean broke it, thank God. He,
Yeah, because at least now it'll heal correctly.
yeah.
Freaking,
And you know what Deb
wow.
had?
I
Deb,
wondered, because I was like, you sent me that message, and I was like, holy fuck, how did he break his hip? Because, you know, I always like, I guess like when I see your dad, I don't think of like an older person, you
yeah.
know. I always think of somebody like that could fall in and be fine,
Yeah.
you know. But so I wasn't really thinking he fell. I thought something had happened or something
Yeah.
at first, and then as I was reading through your message a little further, I realized that he had fallen, and I was like, holy shit, you know, freaking. I didn't think that if he fell, his hip would break, you know, because he's not older like that to me in my mind. You know,
Yeah.
like if someone told me that Deb or Brenda fell and broke their hip, I'd fucking buy that shit
Yeah.
and sell that shit at the market. Fucking, you tell me that about your dad, like I'm like, what? That's like
But
I can't wrap my mind around it. It's so crazy.
it feels like my fault a little bit because I seen the signs of this for a week. He's been complaining about, okay, his knee and his hip on the same leg as the one he broke is was
Yeah.
kept going out. He kept complaining about his hip. The
Well,
night before, he said, "Cherry, there's something wrong." He's like, "I can barely lift my leg, and then my hip is in complete pain." And so I was just like, he, and then he's doing that oxygen, and then he lied to me. He didn't even tell me about these, where he did the, he did that breathing machine. Someone needs to look at this breathing machine, because Tosh is saying he's wearing a mask wrong, and where he's putting too much oxygen in him. But he's been falling. He's
I
been falling.
probably I probably will know it if I see it because Jerry had several different types of breathing machines towards the end.
She's
Like
trying to say
they changed them.
yeah, she's trying to say the mask is supposed to be where the hose goes up over top of his head and stuff like that, because she's working at the nursing home or whatever. But, and
Oh,
so,
that sounds like a sleep apnea mask.
yeah, that's what he's supposed to have, but there's a couple other masks, but he thinks it don't go like that. But, so someone needs to show me how to do that. But anyway, fucking, I just couldn't believe, I saw the signs of it, and
Sorry,
I
hon.
should,
I'm sorry, hon. I'm listening to you. I just Travis
Oh, yeah. Shit, Todd's calling in. Can I call you right back? Okay, alright. Love you. Hello? Hello?
Hello. Can you
Hey.
hear me?
Yeah.
Is he okay?
No, he broke his hip.
Damn. This is fucking painful.
Like, he clean broke it.
Oh my god, how did he do that?
He fell.
Where's he at?
In Coshocton.
He's in the hospital?
Yeah, like he has to get surgery.
He's gonna be down for a long time. You know how bad
I
broken
know,
surgery hurt?
I know.
Like, how are you guys gonna do it?
What?
How are you gonna be able to take care of him?
I can take care of him.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just worried. I'm just asking if you
I
need
was,
help. That's all.
I mean, my legs ain't the greatest. They swelled and they've
I'm
been,
saying
my
if you're gonna
ankle.
take care of you, what are you taking care of them? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just, I was on the phone with Josh and he even said something. He goes, I look at your dad and he goes, I don't see a 66-year-old man. I see a young man that I would never imagine to see him like breaking a hip that easily and stuff
Yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like he's a young guy, the energy or whatever. But I should have seen it coming because two,
Yeah,
three
of course you
days,
didn't know.
yes, 2, 3 days ago he was complaining. He's on this oxygen thing for his sleep apnea thing, and he's not wearing the mask right. Tosh is saying he needs to wear it where it looks like an alien hose coming out of his head
Yeah, I know.
and all that. So he keeps falling without letting me know. And then I guess he came in the door and those stupid Croc shoes he's wearing, he did a slip and he hit the ground so hard. I was asleep and I didn't hear it. And then Deb, I want to punch Deb right in the fucking face because she is a nurse herself and she was going to go take care of somebody. She seen the wailing he was doing and he had the door open. She didn't even fucking come over and fucking help him. Fucking Deb.
Fuck that. That dumb drunk
Yeah,
ass bitch.
no, no, that the one right across from me.
Okay,
That
okay,
Deb,
okay.
yeah. And fucking, I'm like, oh, that pisses me off. First off, you know who actually got my attention? Fuglina. Fuglina came in the house, scratched on my door, did her chirps, and kept banging on the door, kept banging. I open up Fuglina, she's running, chirping, and looking at Dad, and like, hey, help, help, help. And so I was like, oh my
She's a
god,
service animal.
huh?
She's a service animal.
I know,
Well,
and
she's not a service animal. She's
but she's feral. She won't let you touch her, you know what I mean? But she loves Dad. She always goes in Dad's room and checks on him all the time. But anyway, so I come out and he's sitting in the chair, and I was like, Dad, you okay? And I never seen Dad cry like this, ever. Now, you know how I joke around when I was like, I'll punch him and he has that cry? You know, that's like a funny cry, but this was like sobbing. He's like, please give me my shorts and put them on. And I barely lifted his leg and he just screamed. He's like, my hips broke, my hips broke.
Jerry, hip pain is
Yeah, I know.
hip pain
But the
is
fucking
horrible.
people that came in, this one dude that he knew, um, Dad's like, hey, my hip's broke. And he goes, oh, it's probably not broken at all. And I'm like, well, my dad says he thinks
Yeah,
100% his
well, no,
hips broke.
I'm
He's
gonna be so
it's,
positive.
yeah.
If I say I broke a bone, I broke a motherfucking bone. That's what I tried to tell the nurse practitioner one time when I broke my fucking shoulder.
Yeah.
I broke it. Yeah, and she tried to say, "Oh, you're just probably in pain. You probably just bruised it." I said, "You're gonna have to get an X-ray. I broke my shoulder." She said, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't." Thank God the nurse told the nurse practitioner, "Well, I think you better take an X-ray." She did. I broke the thing that latches latches to your rotator cuff. I snapped it right in half.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah.
So he went to this shitty fucking Coshocton one, but they have a new one in Coshocton. He's gonna go over and get surgery. And then we only took, or Tim Carpenter took 3 subs up there because he wouldn't give him fucking medicine. I heard her fucking screaming at my dad. And since we don't give subs or anything, he's like, well, I'm gonna go through Wichita because I didn't take my one today. Da da da. Now I wish maybe I can get Tim tomorrow to fucking, take some more to him. Because they're not gonna give him nothing.
Yeah, they won't give them those in there.
Why?
Because I don't know, it's a fucking, that's why I hate fucking the whole system, because that's why I don't take any pill. Like, I take one pill for my blood thinner to keep me alive. I stopped taking all that shit they give me. Because they had me on 37 meds when I got out of the nursing home. And they control you by that shit, because they let me go out without 5 different pills at the same fucking time. I had to go without withdrawals with all my psych everything, and Xanax, psych meds, and all that. You know what Xanax and that shit does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And they let me, so I was like, fuck this, because of politics, when I got out of the nursing home, they wanted me, I was supposed to go to this other doctor, and so I couldn't, so I had to start off with a new doctor, and they set me up with a nurse practitioner, and when you see a new doctor, they wanted to start me all over again, so I was going to have to wait 3 months to get this, and 3 months to see this doctor, and 3 months to get this. Fuck that shit. Or it's always something, your insurance don't cover this or that, and then you're stuck without the medication they get you hooked on.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. They control your life with it, and I fucking despise the fucking doctors for that shit. 16 years they ruined my life.
Yeah. He hasn't called in a...
And their pills is what gave me cancer. Or their medicine is what
Yeah,
gave me
but
cancer.
the thing
And all
is
that fucking steroids.
he broke a fucking hip. He broke a fucking hip, and he's also getting for pain.
I'm gonna go down there and flip the fuck out, because I've been through that shit, and it's bullshit.
Yeah.
They can't do that to a 60-year-old man.
And all he wants is his... He wants subs. That's all he wants. He wants his subs. So, yes, I don't give a shit. Fucking give him subs. He's at the old one. I don't know when he's getting shipped to...
I don't even get there. Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to come home. There's no way you can take care of him like that when you need help yourself. You don't realize how much Dad does for you. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what he does for me.
No, I know you do. I'm not saying you don't appreciate it. I didn't mean that, Cherry. Don't take it the wrong way. I meant until someone's not there, then you'll really realize how much someone.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I didn't mean like you don't know how much he does for you. I didn't mean.
I mean, my ankle's to shit, but you know what? I would still help him.
Know real quick when you try to take care of him is what I'm saying. Your body's gonna feel it.
And I don't give a fuck. I'll keep doing it and keep doing it and keep doing it.
I know, Cherry, but I don't. I'm just saying. If you need me.
We just need better walkers. I got a walker that fucking... He'll break it.
I'm just saying that's a lot to put on you when you're hurt yourself is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
I'm actually the best I've been in fucking 20 years.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I never thought my body would improve. And it was getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Once they took that cancer out, it's been slowly getting better and better.
But his thing told him that of his age that like it would basically kill him if he stopped taking subs. You know what I mean? He needs them.
Everything like that and not taking subs or anything, that's gonna fucking give him a stroke.
It'll give him a stroke if they want him to quit.
And the anxiety he's got right now probably because he has no control over his own life right now because of that shit.
Yeah.
Because he's in the hospital and got to do whatever the fuck they say.
And he's been struggling. He's been struggling with other stuff too, with like my social security. He's been behind on stuff. His anxiety's been so whacked, and then he's even saying that he thinks he's getting a touch of Alzheimer's because he'll do things, and then said I stole them, and then he'll find it, and da 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 da, and he's admitting that too, and so. He hasn't called. I don't think he took his charger with him.
His car at the house?
Yeah. Oh, he that couldn't
Sure.
that couldn't walk out here. Walk out. So
He's gonna be down for months.
I know.
I'm just saying, if you need help.
Well, how about you call him?
Okay. Yeah, give me the number.
And if tell me if he doesn't like answer, I mean his phone died, and then now we need to figure out what room he's in and all that stuff. But no, I haven't called the hospital or anything. Um,
Should I call my text now because she's not here to fucking.
there's two of them, the old hospital and the new one. I don't know if he's at the new one yet or not.
Hospital?
Huh?
There's a new hospital?
Yeah.
Like Shotton?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
It saved Toss's life. Yeah.
Hang on, what is it called?
Um, I don't know, but that's the one he's supposed to go get surgery in. Well, I told the lady that was taking him, hey, I want him to go to the new one. No, they took him to the shitty one. They took him to the shitty one, so they're supposed to take him to the new one.
Alright, someone's calling. It might be to be let in the apartment, so I'm gonna call you right back, okay?
All right, I'll text you the number on here.
Okay.
All right, all right. Yep. Bye. Bye. What is his number? Sorry, everybody. A lot of stuff's going on. He did call, advise something. Nothing much. I'm really stressing out. My dad broke his hip. He's in the hospital right now. He has to get surgery. Oh, I know. Hang on, I'm so mind boggled right now. I don't know. Oh. Hey, sister. So, dad broke his hip. A clean break. He has to get surgery. So, dad broke his hip. He clean broke it. Clean break. But he has to get surgery. Do you know what room he was in? Sorry, but I got like... Hey, how are you doing? Just to let you know, my dad broke his hip. And he has to get surgery. He fell. I don't know, I tried to call him. But I think they were going to do surgery in the new Coshocton hospital. But I think he's at the old one right now. But probably pretty soon. Do you know the number of that hospital? Do you know the number of that hospital? The old one? I need to figure out which room he's in. Unless you want to call and see what room he's in. You're no fucking help, Tim. How did your appointment go? So, I'll be right back, everybody. I need to grab a pen.